I am so shocked. Trump called us out 2 weeks ago. Like, this is the video. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this video, but this is incredible. He called us out 2 weeks ago, like right after the debate, that Biden is going to drop out and Kamala is going to be the nominee. And just 2 weeks later, exactly as he predicted. Wow, incredible.
What did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh, amazing.
Kick that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
He's talking about Joe Biden like he's some like lawnmower or like, like broken lamp or something. It doesn't matter how many times you turn the knob, it just the light bulb won't go on. Oh my goodness.
Bad guy. He just quit, he's quitting the race.
Is that right?
Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. She's so pathetic.
It's so amazing.
It's just so bad. So
I just can't imagine.
But can you imagine that guy dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man, a very tough guy. And they see him, they can't. But they just announced he's probably quitting.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
Keep knocking him out, huh?
Keep knocking them out. I think this is going to be a referendum on the Democratic Party in November. This is it. Like they have to put up the best ticket. Kamala, whoever. I think honestly, if they want like a strong ticket, it's Michelle Obama and Gavin Newsom or Josh Shapiro or somebody along those lines. Like they got to put up a really strong ticket. They can't win with Kamala. They can't, because there's so much legacy association with Joe Biden. And if Joe Biden is unpopular, then that drips into Kamala as well. As much as, you can play the race card, you can say, oh, this and that, and you can even position it as convict versus a felon. But at the end of the day, either you go with a brand new ticket, and so you have plausible deniability. You can say, hey, we're not associated with this ticket, so it just, we have a different vision for the country. Or you're going to stick with Kamala, and it's going to be just a legacy run based system that you could not completely decommission. So I think it's going to be a disaster if Kamala is the nominee. I think the Democrats should put up a strong ticket if they have any chance of coming back and being victorious. Because after being assassinated, he almost being assassinated, Trump he has all the cards in his pockets. All the cards. I mean, he's coming back for the second time. He was almost shot. They tried to throw court cases at him, and all these name calling and so on and so forth from both sides. Obviously, it was happening, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be fair. Like the Republicans really started this whole kind of like media bias type thing with Fox News during early years of Bush with his wars and stuff like that, and they kind of just played it off like, oh no, we're just here to gather information. But they were fully in on it. They knew that these wars were wrong. They didn't really question him, and they just went along. So I think that and then the Democrats and progressives learned of this, and now they're trying to emulate the same kind of a model. And now what you have is a situation where Kamala is still, like they can push all these sort of like convict versus prosecutor, felon versus prosecutor, like this and that. But at the end of the day, she still has that legacy attachment to Biden, and Biden is very, very, very unpopular. Like he had to be taken out, and Kamala had to be propped up. So these big mega donors, it doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, the donations will not help you win elections. They will just help you run campaigns. The votes are what's going to make you win the election. And there's a lot of things that are at play, but I think that the Democrats should go with somebody else. Trump is obviously the nominee, and his chance looks better because he was sitting on the opposition side and he was out of power, so he has a lot more momentum. plus with the assassination attempt, he has a lot more momentum. So you have to have a strong ticket to knock him out. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is fascinating. I think it just shows you how much of a vision he has in terms of calling it out 2 weeks before this whole scenario happened. And I don't know, like, I don't like the fact that this guy secretly recorded Trump, but I'm sure Donald ain't that dumb. I think he knows as well that he was being secretly recorded, or maybe he didn't. But I think that there's a chance that he's aware that he's in the public eye way too much, and he just kind of kept it going and rolling without saying anything too crazy. But this is a fascinating piece of footage. Fascinating. So let me know what you guys think.